Lisa Miller.
And I'm Jerry Miller.
I'm Barb Hintersheet.
Jerry and I were the general coordinators for the Wildwood Playground in Granville, Ohio. Project that began over a year ago with a group of concerned community citizens that thought that this community needed a playground and could benefit from a playground.
Therefore we have Wildwood.
In a world where there's a lot of resignation and bad news and wars and killings, it was just so fantastic to be able to be part of this.
There's all the lumber sitting in piles, tool trailer, tents, and stakeout Tuesday, April the 20th.
Hi, I'm Pat Tubbs and I helped do some of the publicity for the playground, and this is my pole and I'm really proud of it. I think the neatest thing about this playground is that everybody that worked on it owns a little piece of it. It belongs to all of us. And for somebody like me who was pretty new to the community, it was a wonderful way to get to know people and feel like I was a part of just a great group of people. And this whole thing meant a lot to me. I had seen something on TV about this kind of a playground project, and I thought if it ever came around here, I wanted to do it, and I was glad I did.
This is our mud crew here, making mud pies.
Camping crew wants everybody to know this is the core group of this project.
Okay.
Without campers, where would we be, guys?
Trying to pull myself. I made a 15 after that.
Ooh, it's good, buddy.
Hey guys.
Hello, my name is Bob Dorn, and the reason I was on the Donated Materials Committee, the reason I got involved with this project is because I have 3 young kids who really enjoy it, and I just live across the street. What I got out of this was, it was nice working with everybody, the sense of community, the food of course, and my most memorable moments were 2. One was on Thursday, the second day of building, searching through a tire yard for an hour and a half looking for biased tires. And the other one was getting a gash above my eye, arguing about a fire pole that we had done correctly in the end anyway.
My name is Mike Hannes. I was on the committee as far as the playground, involved with the tools and site preparation. Maybe a question you might ask why I got on this playground committee. It's something I think this community has needed for years. I'm a local Granvilleite person, I guess we would call it. it's just something this whole town and community is needed. As far as I think people now, if you've seen the playground when it's completed, people realize, I think a lot of people realize what this dream was. It was a dream for a lot of us. I got involved in this. My sister worked on one in Texas a couple years ago, and she got me all fired up on it. And since then, it's like I've had a dream to have this in Granville. I think anybody that's worked here or participated in any level in this thing realize that this is something that probably none of us will ever experience again. As far as friendship, companionship, working together, community spirit. You wrap that all up in one big ball. It's something that you can't buy. You can't $1,000, $1 million will take care of that.
Here we go. Wheel it all the way over there. Ready? Get a big push. There you go. That's good. Watch out. Watch out.
Whoa.
There you go.
You're right. This is going to drive somebody nuts. Tip it a little bit so it all goes at once. All right. That's discordant there.
Hi, my name is Jane Dennett, and I work on the food committee with Marion Skapik, who I hope you also can get on tape. I want to repeat something that Leisha said earlier about this being a way to become part of a community, and I now feel like I'm a Granvillian because of this whole experience. Feeding the masses wasn't always fun in the rain and with not knowing how many people were going to be there, but it was wonderful and everyone really appreciated everything that we did, and I can't even tell you how many people helped us. The reason I wanted to stand by this little piece is that this is the one piece that the foreman let me work on because I didn't get to come down and work on the playground. And so I'm real proud of this little fender right here because this is my part of the building.
Ooh. What are you drinking, Nathan? I'm drinking tea. Called Nightcap Herbal Tea.
Hi, I'm Barb Hintersheed, and Rhett Owens is here with me. We're co-chairing the general fundraising for Wildwood Playground, and we're two tired fundraisers. It's been over a year now that we started the fundraising at the sidewalk sales, selling t-shirts. You're jealous, right? And a few weeks ago, we had our last fundraiser with Jane Heller doing a children's art class. So it's been a long haul, raising almost $75,000 to date in over 20 fundraisers.
These are real expensive.
The reason or how I got involved in the project was I came to one meeting in the spring after a ball skills out here at the park, my daughter was in the ball fields with the recreation, Granville Parks and Recreation. And I just came to a meeting just to see what this Wildwood project was all about. And I came away from the meeting chairing the 4th of July raffle. And a little bit unprepared for my role as a fundraiser. It's the first time really doing something like this. I wasn't a seasoned veteran at all. So I think Barb and I together complimented each other and got the money raised.
See, look, I'm flying.
Did a pretty good job.
I guess being in the Kirkersville playground really gave me the inspiration that we needed a playground too, that our kids did. So that's why I was so anxious to get involved, because I couldn't let this project pass me by. Almost, it was something that I had to do, and it all seems like a big blur right now because of all the hard work it took, but it's been well worth the result, seeing the kids play a lot of it.
My name is Dan Freitag. I served as the treasurer of our Wildwood Playground Committee. One of the reasons I became involved in the project was I had seen some of these playgrounds myself, and when I first saw them, even as an adult, my mouth just dropped wide open. And I noticed that when children saw this kind of playground, they had the same reaction, and it very much impressed me. I thought that Granville really needed something like this. Most adults can think back when they were children and can remember the playgrounds where they played and had their good times. And I thought this would be something special for the children in Granville that they could look back on when they were adults and say, that's where I played, and boy, it was a wonderful time. So that's pretty much the story of really why I became involved and wanted this project to proceed as best it could. I think for myself, I really met a lot of people in the community that I otherwise would not have met, and the reaction of the community, of course, was just overwhelming. So it was a very positive experience for me personally.
I think it's going to be the best in Ohio.
I think so too.
There's another one in Kirkersville.
Have you been there?
I've been to that one. This is going to be pure fun.
My name is Alicia Hurwitz. I was on the Public Relations Committee, and what I got out of doing this was a real sense of community. I felt we did something more than build a playground. We really built a sense of community as well. And it was really wonderful to work together with people to make something that was just an idea, to make it real.
They started with some meetings at the village with the village council members and tried to decide upon a spot. And the Evans Foundation and the Rec Commission were very generous in giving us the use of this land to build, to increase this recreational facility. There's also a soccer field here and some other picnic areas. And so we were real lucky in that the land was already given to us. The main reason I got involved was because Jerry got involved initially with the initial group of people that wanted to pursue this playground. And so we took it on as kind of a husband-wife team and kind of divided the responsibilities of the different chair people. And he kind of took care of the tools and materials and that kind of stuff. And I worked with more of the people kind of groups with Barb and fundraising and volunteers. And I've lived here all my life, and we now have 3 children. And it was great to see people that I've known all my life come out and work on the playground, and also met a lot of new wonderful people that I'm sure will keep friendships with for many years.
Well, I can see why I got Lisa involved with the project, because she likes to talk.
I guess that was one of the neat things to see at the playground was all the different people from different walks of life, from white collar, blue collar, Denison students, high school students, kids age 13 and up working alongside their parents.
It was a family event.
It was a family event, and I think that was what was kind of neat about it, that people that had never held a hammer or a router or anything like that was put to work and really felt like they were a part of the playground.
I think when people came out here the week of the build, when they came down here to see how big it was, they didn't have any idea. Most of the people did not know the size of the playground. And I heard so many comments from people after it was built who said, yeah, this is the right place for the playground. They really enjoy it and they understand why it's out at Wildwood Park.
And I think a lot of people didn't realize, I can just remember, I think the most vivid thing in my mind from the very beginning of it was to come on Wednesday morning, which was the first day of the build, to be here, all the foremen and all of us at 7 o'clock in the morning. All the lumber was piled. We had virtually, nothing on the ground. The tents were up, the tool trailers up, and the people were scheduled to come at 8 o'clock. By 8:15, the saws were going, the routers were going, people were sealing wood, and it was just a beehive of activity. And I think people didn't expect to walk in and be immediately put to work, and they were. And we had probably 100 people, 150 people that first shift. I think that's what the volunteers would say. And every single one of them was put to work, and within the matter of 15 minutes, it was being built. And I think, to me, after planning and planning and planning and saying, do we have this, do we have that, do we have this, to actually hear the construction going on was just amazing.
My name is Doug Plunkett. I'm the village manager in Granville, and the Wildwood Playground idea came to some people about a year ago, and I thought it was a great idea. Even though my kids were a little older, they never had anything quite like this when they were eligible to play here, and I thought it would be good for the community. So I had a lot of fun working on the whole thing for about a year. And the actual putting together was even more fun, and the food was great. And I own a couple of bolts in there because I put them in and I ground them down when they were in, and they're on those tractor tires over at the far end of the playground, and I'm really proud of that. Thanks.